Hello and welcome. If you're new to my channel, I'm Violet, and we are in the 12th episode of my series, The Five Companions, and we are on the island of Stirk where this big moot is supposed to take place. So we are going to be meeting Vanus Galarian here. Actually, I'm standing right in front of him. You just can't see him. And we're hopefully get the 3 crowns, the Ebonheart Pact, the Aldmeri Dominion, and the Daggerfall Covenant all together. Now, I have to apologize. I didn't realize, but my last episode, Messages Across Tamriel, was a bit bugged. We went and spoke to Queen Irene and the Skald King of Skyrim. However, for some reason, the quest didn't take us to speak to the Daggerfall King. So, that's where it bugged out. But apparently that is a known bug. So, anyway, let's get this quest started.
The storm is coming. The scent of war swirls in the air. As the Imperial throne lies empty, the fate of all Tamriel rests on the strength of a common prisoner's soul. Evil awakens. A long-banished foe stirs. Those who would destroy Tamriel seek out dangers to their dark plot. And so death's long arm reaches out. It is the 582nd year of the Second Era. The drums of war are sounding. This is where our journey begins.
Welcome to the island of Stirk. Representatives from all 3 alliances are gathering at the meeting place. It's just up ahead, through the ruins.
Have the Alliance leaders arrived?
I'm told they'll be arriving at the meeting site by portal any moment. After all the bloodshed in Cyrodiil, I fear the leaders won't be quick to trust one another. Perhaps you can help them see the wisdom in cooperation.
Well, I'll do what I can.
I don't envy you the task. We've already assembled quite a team of experts for the Coldharbour invasion itself. I'll try to introduce you to some of them on the way to the meeting. Lead on.
Me? Why am I leading on? Oh, alright. I'm always leading on. I've never been here before, but okay.
2 kings and a queen with barely a thimble of patience between them. Reaching a compromise will be no small task, I promise you.
Alright, let's go. Let us lead on.
Third. Look! It's Lady Laurent!
Careful with that, you clumsy fool. Do hurry it up. We're missing everything.
I never weary of your charms, Lady Laurent.
Vanus Galarian as I live and breathe. Thank you so much for this opportunity. I had no idea the summit was to be held on the legendary island of Stirk.
It seemed a fitting choice. It was here that the leaders of the First Era assembled the All-Flags Navy to do battle with the Slode.
I can't wait to see what surprises Molag Bal's realm has in store for us.
We are waging war, not embarking on a sightseeing expedition, milady.
Fear not, Vanus. I can take care of myself and my useless lump of a manservant. Stibbins! Haven't you finished tying those bags yet? Oh, you really are hopeless.
She's
Farewell,
evil.
milady. We must dash. We're expected at the summit.
All right. I guess we go on.
Wonderful. It's Tellinger. Here's Tellinger the Artificer himself. Must it always take a crisis to pull you away from your toys, Telly?
Vanus, your robes smell of failed experiments and your words of failed wit.
Tell me, Telly, what Dwemer rubbish pit did you crawl out of this week?
You really must learn to respect your betters, old friend.
Do let me know when one happens by, won't you? I don't have the time or the energy, Tellinger, so I'll bid you good day.
Obviously, these two love each other. Not.
The captain in charge of security, Alfari, is over there.
Over where? Over here?
High King Emmerich of the Daggerfall Covenant. Queen Irene of the Old Merry Dominion. Yoren Skald King of the Ebonheart Pact.
We must put aside our differences and work together, or this assault is doomed from the start.
How do we know this isn't a ruse? A clever plan to divert our forces while your armies take the Imperial City.
I thought backstabbing was your favorite tactic, Emmerich.
Please, are you both so arrogant? Your weapons are children's toys compared to the horrors that Molag Bal commands.
I will not wager the future of my people on the word of a snow barbarian and an adolescent female. I fear for Tamriel's future if either of you were to sit upon the Ruby Throne.
Since when do you care about your people? You never lift a finger except to count your gold.
Please, my lords, this bickering is pointless.
What a waste of time.
Obstinate fools, both of you.
What a mess. Apologies, Vanus, but I'm going to check on my lion guard.
Okay. Well, that was a success.
Intractable fools. Their pride will see us all dead.
Is the Fighters Guild any different?
We've served as the first line of defense against Molag Bal's invaders, destroying his dark anchors all across Tamriel. They've succeeded in reducing their ranks and leveling half of Cyrodiil. What do you think?
Would the Fighters Guild be willing to invade Coldharbour?
Willing and able. But, like the Mages Guild, we are constrained by a non-interference pact. The alliances will only tolerate our presence in their realms if we remain neutral. Unless all three alliance leaders consent to it, our hands are bound.
Interesting.
This is going about as well as I expected, unfortunately.
How can we make them see reason?
Even if we can get them to stop bickering, they'll never agree to send troops to Coldharbour. That would leave Cyrodiil unprotected.
The guilds can lead the attack, but only if all three leaders agree.
An interesting idea, but they need to stop bickering long enough to consider it. Why don't you visit each of them in their camps? See if you can reason with them individually.
Okay, I'll give that a shot. I will talk to my king first, King Emmerich of the Daggerfall Covenant.
This meeting feels like two wolves and a sheep discussing what to have for dinner. I will not sit back and let them pick up my bones.
Hold up. I have a suggestion.
That's more than I'm getting from them. What do you suggest?
Why don't we send the guilds into
I don't doubt their commitment or their bravery, but they are few. and Molag Bal's followers are legion.
Question is, do we have a choice? I don't see any other options, sire.
All right then. I'll agree, provided you can convince the barbarian and the child queen. I don't envy you the task. They're more pig-headed than I am.
Thank you, sir. Okay, let's talk to the kind queen.
Is it true the impervious vault was robbed? I did not deem that possible.
I like Queen Irene. She's very nice.
Your king needs to stop talking out of the side of his mouth. He has a lot of Dominion blood on his hands. We're not going to easily forget that, and we're certainly not going to fight by his side in Coldharbour.
Your Highness, I have an alternative.
Is there? What did you have in mind?
We could use the guilds into Coldharbour.
Perhaps. But we don't know enough about Coldharbour to fully understand what they'd be up against.
I've been there. A small team of fighters and mages might accomplish more than a lumbering army.
Well, it's certainly not what they'll be expecting. Very well, I'll agree, if you can convince the others.
Thank you, Your Highness. I'm going to try. Well, I've convinced my king. I just gotta talk to the Skald King.
Save your breath. I will not be swayed by Emmeric's lapdog.
We need to cooperate, sir.
But what about the war in Cyrodiil? If I commit troops to this invasion, the Pact will be vastly outnumbered there.
Not if we send the guilds to Coldharbour.
Wizards and mercenaries against the Daedric hordes. Without the Ebonheart Pact, they do not stand a chance.
No disrespect, sir, but do you want history to remember you as the king who surrendered to Molag Bal?
How dare you? I should kill you where you stand. History will remember the Skull King as the bane of Molag Bal. I will support your foolish plan. Now get out of my sight.
Thank you, sire.
Any luck? Or are they still at an impasse?
They're considering the idea, but they're not quite convinced.
I hope they come to their senses soon. We're going to lose the element of surprise.
The problem is they don't trust each other.
With very good reason. But the sooner they come to an agreement that... Does the air feel strange to you? That's odd. All of a sudden it feels like a storm is approaching.
A storm? Vanis, what's wrong?
I have an ill feeling about this.
What's going on?
He has arrived. I can't.
Chaldean! What's happening?
Go! Get away from me! Run!
Ooh.
These are the great leaders of Tamriel. Pathetic. But how convenient to have them gathered together in one place, so I can crush them like insects.
Molag Bal!
Stay back, Countess!
The insects fight back! How amusing! And yet, so very sad. All of Nirn shall be mine.
Chaldean!
Protect the leaders, defeat Molag Bal's minions, and close the unstable rifts.
Now, to Queen Irene.
I thought we were safe here, hidden from the enemy. The god of schemes grows more powerful by the day.
Then we have no choice. We have to act quickly.
Agreed. There's no time to waste. We must take the fight to him.
Can you open a portal to Coldharbour?
Yes, at the Iliad Well at the center of the island.
Perhaps this attack will convince the leaders to cooperate.
After that terrible display of power, I don't think they have much choice. Honored leaders, you have seen the face of our enemy! Molag Bal threatens every living being in Tamriel. The Mages Guild and the Fighters Guild have agreed to join forces to launch an assault on Coldharbour!
Trust in us. Sanction our actions. Give us your blessings. We will not let you down.
Vanos is right. The guilds are our best and only choice. Send them to Coldharbour.
I hate to admit it, but I agree with Emmerich.
As do I. It appears that much of the distrust between our alliances was sown and nurtured by the god of schemes.
Molag Bal thrives on deception and chaos. But if you'll forgive me, this alliance war is of your own making.
Countess Akruba, gather the surviving members of both guilds in the Stirk interior. The champion and I will go there now to open the portal.
We'll be right behind you, Vanus.
The time has come, champion.
Let's go!
All right. Into Coldharbour we go.
Stendarr, protect us all. We're as ready as we shall ever be.
Is this everyone?
Unfortunately, yes. It's not the massive army we'd hoped for. But now that Molag Bal knows we're coming, a smaller group might be our only hope of slipping into Coldharbour undetected.
Okay. Well, I guess we have no choice, so let's rock and roll, Vanus.
It's difficult to predict where you will emerge once you reach Coldharbour. Be on your guard, my friend.
I will. It's a tiny little group. All right, here we go. Off to oblivion we go.
Hello, what's this?
Cadwell. Oh, you stepped in through me, Cadwell.
Survived then, have you? Jolly good. Jolly good.
Where's everyone?
Rotten luck. They arrived in Coldharbour, but in entirely different locations. Bloody unpredictable. Portals to oblivion. Not to mention Molag Bal's defences. Nasty beasties abound. Off you go, over the bridge and head inland. There's a good chap. Welcome back to Coldharbour, old chum. Jolly good to see you. I was afraid you'd snuffed it.
What's across the bridge?
What bridge? Is there a bridge? Tricky things, bridges. Tend to have all kinds of hideous creatures living beneath them. Except that one over there. That one leads to the Hollow City.
The Hollow City?
Dreadfully dull place, and a real eyesore if you ask me, but I suppose it's where you want to start your quest. Quest! What a simply fabulous word. Quest. 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 I just love how it rolls off the tongue.
Right. I guess I'll head to Hollow City.
Welcome back to Coldharbour, old chum. Jolly good to see you. I was afraid you'd snuffed it.
Where am I exactly?
Welcome to the beautiful gardens of Coldharbour. Do have a look around. Lovely day for it. Soak up the ambiance, the grandeur, the wonder of it all.
All right, Cadwell. Sir Cadwell. Thank you. I'm not going to ask you about yourself because I already know. All right. Well, I think I'm going to end this episode right here. And we will make our way to the Hollow City in the next episode. I want to thank you so much for taking the time to check out this episode. And if you enjoyed it, please smash that thumbs up for me and feel free to leave a comment. And until next time, be safe and be well. Bye!